quick. Then we're going to get to college football. But the Nets, man, how about those Brooklyn Nets? 8. They won 7 or 8 in a row. Seven in a row, I think.
And I want to say that it's 8 in a row.
Now 8 in a row. They swept the West Coast trip. They swept the Clippers. They beat down the Lakers, albeit without Anthony Davis, but who's counting? And they beat the Phoenix Suns, who I think is they're a damn good team. I called them. Remember, I said before the NBA season, watch out for the Phoenix Suns with Chris Paul.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to be this good.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, going back to the beginning of the bubble, they're 28-10 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
they were undefeated in the bubble too. That counts.
Yes, they're undefeated in the bubble.
Yeah.
And you look at this season where they're 20-10, dude, they almost won 3/4 of their games since the beginning of the bubble. That is amazing for a team that was fighting for the 9th spot to make it into the playoffs last year. So yeah, this team has completely turned it around with the youth. And then, of course, with the experience of Chris Paul, they have been amazing. And what have they won? They've won like 6 in a row too themselves, right?
They're hot. They're playing Charlotte right now, which Charlotte's better than I thought too. But at any rate, so basically, a lot of people say, "Oh, the Nets are." If they were to rate the NBA right now, the Nets would be the best team. I think that's bullshit. I think that Utah doesn't get enough love.
No,
I think because Utah. Where's the stats here? They're 3rd in defense and 4th in offense.
Wow.
4th in offensive points scored, 3rd in defensive points allowed. That's a damn good team.
Yeah.
That's a damn good team. And they're right behind Milwaukee for rebounding. So look, they're playing the Lakers right now, but I mean, I think people are selling them short. I think a lot of people are selling Utah short. Yeah, they're playing Utah short, and I think that Utah is going to be a real big problem.
Now I'll say this, right? I'm enjoying what Utah is doing right now.
Yeah,
I am. The reason why I am selling them short is because of June. Yeah. What will they do when it comes time for the NBA playoffs? Yeah. And they have to go ahead and they have to face the likes of a Denver, of LA Clippers team who looks to be improved right now than they were last year.
Yes,
and of course the LA Lakers, last year's champions. What are they going to look like then? Yeah. If they can somehow be regular season Utah in the playoffs, then hey, I can't look down on them. But we don't know yet. Right. And we don't have any history of them doing that yet either. Right. Which is why I'm like, okay, this looks nice. And we've seen the likes of the Milwaukee Bucks do the exact same thing. This looks nice.
It's cute.
What you going to do in the playoffs, dude? So that's when that's where the question really gets answered. And a lot of people are, and that's probably why a lot of people are trepidatious about being highly excited about the Utah Jazz.
That's a big word, by the way. Trepidatious. Ding. That's our big word for the night. That's our clown hour moment. That's our big word for the night.
I'll say this, dude. Ever since I started writing and doing it on a regular basis, I surprise myself on what words I spit out my mouth. I really do. I'm like, yo,
that's Tourette syndrome. Trepidatious. Yeah.
What?
But seriously, we both make good points. I think as far as the Eastern Conference goes, it's so wide open. But I think the Nets are the best in the East right now. But it's them and Philly and everybody else right now, in my opinion. And even though I like Charlotte a lot, they're surprising. My New York Knicks are surprising, and the Bulls are surprising. With that Levine kid. I mean, he's been great. But I think it's Utah's world right now. But again, it goes down to a series. Playoffs are different because a team has 7 possible opportunities to figure out a way to beat you. It's just you and that team. And so that's what makes plus even harder, and especially a 7-game series harder, because they're zeroing on your ass to figure out how to beat you. They can dissect you, break you down, make adjustments. That's why Milwaukee's been failing the last few playoffs. That's why Utah's come up short, and that's why people are not high on Utah right now. Because okay, this is fine right now in the regular season, but how does it translate when the Clippers face you for 7 games? When Denver faces you for 7 games? When the Lakers face you for 7 games? So it's going to be very, very. Or the Phoenix Suns, for that matter, face you for 7 games. So that'll be a tough matchup. So it's going to be fun. The NBA is fantastic. It's fun this year, and especially with the play-in game. So it's going to be pretty cool. We mentioned it earlier. We teased a little bit when we talked off camera.